monsters! Hello, interwebs, and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations. My name is SkiniMini.
And I'm Pharaoh.
Last episode, we pretty much investigated the cargo hold and found out that the Alfred statue is a fake, and that Mr. Hicks was actually killed before the
Landing in Zangfa.
Yeah, that thing. So, so that actually puts Ms Meele's testimony in question. So I think we're about to go question her. So let's save. Saving. Okay. We're not turning off the power. And okay, come on.
It's taking a while to save. Yeah. There we go.
Oh Lord.
Oh boy. Did you want me to take over for Edgeworth?
Yes, please.
Okay. Ms Meele. Ms Meele!
Huh?
Do you recall what you said earlier about when you answered some service calls as we were departing from Zangfa? You said that Mr. Hicks was sitting in his seat at that time. However, that is simply not possible, because Mr. Hicks was dead long before we ever touched down in Zangfa.
Oh?
Miss Cammy Meele!
Maybe I didn't see what I thought I did?
No one could make a mistake so large, Miss Meele.
But I make that kind of boo-boo all the time. This is going nowhere. There must be a better way of resolving this contradiction.
Very well. Miss Meele, if you please, tell me about your alibi during the time span. From just before we were to land at 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. when the body was found.
Are you telling me I'm a suspect, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh my god, her eyes are... Okay.
She's stoned. Alright, let's just...
Alright, little...
How's that hat being... Does she have a pin, maybe, to her hair?
I hope so. Yeah. From 3 to 4, I was, in the flight attendant's room all by my lonesome self. Yeah. And from 5 to 6, I was, in the flight attendant's room all by my lonesome self.
How is a man supposed to react to a testimony like that? You want me to tell you won't get mad? Miss Meele, wake up! She fell asleep again. It looks like the only way I'm going to be able to wake her up is by pressing her. well, sir! This is a rated T game. Let's not make it M. I'll press you, alright?
It's so funny because all I imagine is like, it's like this game's ready. E. E for what? E for etchy.
Ah, what?
Okay, sorry. Let's press.
Alright.
Miss Meele's alibi. Oh yeah.
I think we can skip the ones where she's doing that.
Okay, so let's press from the 3 to 4. Okay.
Hold it! If I remember correctly, food was being served in first class and in the lounge between the hours of 3 and 4 a.m.
Yeah, but that kind of stuff's run by Miss Rhoda.
Then what were you doing in the attendance room at that time?
Eating and then having a most delicious drink.
You mean you were neglecting your duties?
No way! Sleeping's part of our job too, you know. Oh my god, if 5 to 6 hours of the flight attendants were... Okay.
Hold it! So you were alone the entire time, were you?
Yeah, no one else even popped their head in to say hi.
Oh? Well, I think a contradiction just popped in to say hi. What should I do? Should I raise an objection? I mean, you said so anyway. You have a contradiction.
So yeah, raise that objection.
Yeah. Ms Meele, there's a clear contradiction embedded in your testimony.
Huh? What are you talking about?
It It's not possible that you were alone in the attendance room the whole time from 5 to 6 a.m.
Oh, wait a minute. We probably should have reviewed the evidence before we started. I didn't think about it.
That's okay. We just gotta find something that says that she wasn't there. Or alone, I should say.
Hold on. Wait.
Oh, I found it. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry.
Was it... I think it was the Sky magazine. No. I already used that. I wish they'd get rid of evidence you don't need.
Yeah, well, they do here and there, but not. But it's a difficulty in the game, you know.
Oh, is it her own testimony?
No.
No. Wait.
You want me to give you a hint?
Wait. Oh, no, it's the suitcase receipt, because it says, what's her name? She bought her own suitcase at 5:40.
Right.
Okay, girl, because Miss Tenero brought that in.
Take that! $1,200!
Damn,
come on now.
Shoot.
Damn. Present that.
Did it.
I wonder if you would be so kind as to take a look at this receipt, Ms Meele.
Huh? A receipt? For what?
It's for the suitcase Miss Tenero bought. Now, if I may direct your attention to the timestamp, as you can see, it clearly says 5:40 a.m. Miss Tenero!
Yes? Sorry. That was yes.
It's okay.
Yes. Huh? Why is the killer here? I thought you would have locked her up by now.
I requested that she be present as a witness so that we may straighten out your complex lie. Now then, Miss Tenero, between the hours of 5 and 6 a.m., you took a trip from first class down to the first floor in-flight shop, correct?
Yes, I went to the shop to buy a suitcase, after which I went straight to the attendance room to drop it off.
And did you see Ms Meele there at that time?
No.
So, Ms Meele, where were you really between the hours of 5 and 6 a.m.? Miss Cammy Meele!
Huh? Oh, the bathroom?
I'll be the one to ask the questions here.
Yeah, maybe that's it. I probably just missed her. Nature calls, you know.
Do you take me for a fool? That's a little too convenient to be true.
But it's the truth. Cross my heart.
I don't have enough conclusive proof to counter-argue her at the stage.
You don't believe me, do you? But please, won't you give me a chance and hear me out? I guess.
Guess we have no choice.
Look, I know you're suspecting me because I'm one of the crew, but you think that maybe you should also suspect Miss Rhoda too. She's the one in charge of the elevator keycard and the shop, you know. If you ask me, that makes her super suspicious.
Please leave Miss Tenero out of the conversation. Only you are under suspicion right now.
I don't get it. Why are you coming for Miss Rhoda all of a sudden? Oh, now I get it. Maybe you've got your eye on Miss Rhoda.
And something else. Of course I'm keeping an eye on her. I can't very well let her escape, now can I?
Never mind. But you want to know something? Miss Rhoda actually kind of I have absolutely no interest in people who can't appreciate my sense of design.
Now's not the time for this sort of talk.
This is like high school drama.
Right?
Miss Rhoda actually likes you. Oh.
No, I don't. Ew.
Oh my gosh, gross. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Bethany. I'm getting flashbacks.
Oh my god. Which episode was that?
It was the infamous look at this photograph.
Oh, that was the beginning of that episode.
It was the very beginning of that.
Oh, that was like 2 years ago.
It was.
Holy crap.
We're old.
Oh my god. Alright, what am I supposed to do? Look, I know you're suspecting me because I'm on the crew, but you think that maybe you should also suspect Miss Rhoda too? Just someone charged the elevator keycard in the shop, you know. And if you ask me, that makes her super suspicious. Okay, wait. The keycard. Wait a minute. Hold the phone.
Holding.
No, we don't have any evidence. Okay, maybe can we press on the keycard thing? Because that's the thing she said disappeared.
Yeah.
Hold it. Excuse me.
And what are you in charge of, Ms Meele?
I take care of the attendance room.
That doesn't count.
Oh, but I spend so much time in there, it might as well be my responsibility. Mr. Edgeworth, Cammy is very talented in languages, so she assists passengers who may not speak English, especially those who speak Portuguese. She is the only one on this flight who is fluent. Oh, yeah, that just makes you even more guilty. My God, I think she did it now. Oh, you mean that kind of what am I in charge of? Why didn't you say so in the first place?
What else could I have meant?
Yeah, so I'm really good at Borginian.
She's fluent in Borginian. Then I suppose you're in charge of processing documents in Borginian.
Yeah, I take care of anything that has to do with Borginian.
Very interesting.
Okay, well, then wouldn't we present the Alfred certificate?
Well, what statement? Oh, there's a new one.
All I'm in charge of is the attendance room and some Borginian stuff. Oh, so yeah, we would present that there? Or
Yeah,
press?
I believe so. And I think we can present that on our document because it says here, document Borginian. Says statue is loaded on board in Europe. A statue is a fake. So that means that maybe the certificate is fake.
Oh, alright, so present that up.
Bleh.
Yeah!
So, you are the only one in this flight crew that speaks Borginian. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I studied abroad in Virginia for a while. Aw.
It's kind of cute when she does that.
Yeah.
If that is the case, then the signature on this document belongs to you, doesn't it? This is a falsified piece of documentation for only one purpose: to lead anyone who read it to believe that Mr. LeBlanc's statue was loaded in Europe. The only person who could have either prepared or processed this document in Borginian is you, Ms Meele. Without your participation, the smuggling of the Alfred could not have occurred. Don't sleep while I'm pointing my finger at you!
What?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of falling asleep on you, Mr. Edgeworth. What?
Uh-oh.
Okay. You blowing bubbles?
Oh. Ooh, okay, I stopped myself from saying something really bad.
Good.
Yeah.
It is exactly as you say.
Are you confessing to having participated in the smuggling?
No, far from it. It's true that I was the one who signed off on that document, but you can't use that fact alone to make your allegations of smuggling stick. There's no direct correlation after all. All you have is my signature on a piece of paper.
Really? All you did was sign it?
I neglected to check if the cargo had been loaded onto the plane properly. So sorry about that.
It seems like she's finally woken up. This is going to be one tough fight.
Suppose, and this is just a supposition, even if I was involved in the smuggling, you can't throw the charge of murder on me just like that. Objection! Oh, if you weren't involved in the smuggling, you would have a strong motive to kill. Agent Hicks was in the middle of an investigation regarding a smuggling ring. And just when he was about to close in, he's killed by a member of that ring. Well, did you ever stop to think that maybe Rhoda is a smuggling ring member? After all, unlike me, Rhoda has access to many things on this plane for work purposes. Oh,
Bubble blast! It's not very effective.
Yeah! Actually, it's bubble beam.
Oh, really? Really?
Yes.
Do not get into the semantics of...
You finally played your first Pokemon game!
Yes! Like, and that was months ago, too! There is a bubble beam attack, isn't it?
Yes, it's bubble beam!
Oh, damn. Well, you know, you just caught me bad. Alright.
I did! That's why I was like, it's bubble beam.
Wasn't there like a bubble blast?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Somebody will correct me in the comments.
Yeah, I'm sure. Ahem.
You're the one with the water Pokemon too! As
Shut
your
up.
starter!
Yes, because Poplio is awesome.
Poplio's freaking the best.
Yes. Why did you pick him then?
Because, an owl who shoots freaking feather arrows? Come on.
Oh, a freaking seal dog? Come on.
I personally love archery myself, so that was my first grass starter Pokemon I ever picked.
Okay.
Alright, let's continue.
It's okay, we can sidetrack, that's fine. So perhaps there's some element of a setup at play in this case.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry, I wasn't talking about you. I meant the killer. First, it was myself, and now it's Miss Tenera who's under the microscope. It seems to me that our killer is going to great lengths to pin this crime at anyone they can.
You have no proof that Rhoda is being set up, or that she isn't.
Actually, I believe that she was indeed the intended target from the very beginning. I believe that the plan was to push all of the blame for the crime onto her. And this evidence will prove my suspicions. This proves that the killer was out to frame Miss Tenero from the very beginning.
Huh?
Huh.
Oh, was it the suitcase?
I think so, because the cloth was inside, and highly likely killer got this from the cargo hold, and they put the body in there too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Present. The killer could have hidden the body anywhere, and yet they chose the suitcase. Why is that? Perhaps it was to move the body up from the lower deck to the first floor. However, why go through the trouble to do so?
Whoa!
Ooh.
Look at that poor bear. Ah!
Got my head! The only way all of these actions make sense is if the killer had wanted to frame Miss Tenero for the murder. Miss Tenero buys a suitcase on every flight as she works without fail. But should her suitcase be switched to the one containing the victim's body, that would put her in a very tight spot. Unfortunately for the killer, the turbulence put an end to that plan. There wasn't enough time to put the body back into the suitcase. There you go, they made do with whatever was at hand, adapted their plan, and tried to frame me as I lay unconscious on the floor from the turbulence. The killer then went to hide the suitcase in the in-flight shop, and brought the piggy bank back to the elevator in order to fabricate a false weapon. A lot of work for a fruitless endeavor, wouldn't you agree?
Sounds like the killer had a tough time too, huh? I mean, why did the killer need to frame someone like that badly anyway?
That is because of the special circumstances surrounding this particular case. What special circumstance dictated the need for the killer to frame someone?
When the murder took place, because we were figuring out the time. That's the thing that took the longest, is what time he was murdered.
Was it a when or a where? I'm kind of leaning towards where though, because we didn't like at the same time we're like, wait a minute, where exactly did he die? How was he killed?
Oh, that's true. Okay, yeah, it has to be where. Yeah, okay, we're right.
Okay. The special circumstance is simply that the murder took place on a plane mid-flight. No matter which country, customs is quite strict in this day and age. So no matter what you do, the chances of the body will be found is very high. Therefore, there was no choice but to frame either Miss Tenera or myself. In other words, the only one who fits within the boundaries of all of the criminal's movements is not Miss Tenera or myself, but you, Miss SkiniMini. Only you and you alone could be the killer.
And?
Hmm?
Are you done already? I was about to fall asleep again. Anyway, let's be honest here. You don't have anything on me other than a whole lot of circumstantial evidence.
No. Whoa, what is this?
Ooh, I like this.
Did we not hear this before?
I don't think so.
I'm really liking this. I can see the outline of how the murder occurred, but I have no definitive evidence. Isn't there a piece of evidence that's still unaccounted for? Something that I still can't quite fit into the big picture.
Maybe not used.
That's sort of taking a look at everything. Well, wait a minute. Oh, I see it. You want me to tell you, or you want to look?
Hold on, I'm looking. Oh, it's a cell phone.
Yep, because it's gone missing.
Woo! Yes, this one.
I don't have any actual evidence.
I thought not.
Well, that's because it went missing and still is.
Missing? What do you mean by that?
In a complex puzzle that is this case, there was one piece I kept getting stuck on, and that is the victim's cell phone. Francisca, you were waiting at the airport for a phone call from Agent Hicks' cell phone. Or at least, that's what you told me.
That's right.
But Agent Hicks' cell phone cannot be found at the crime scene.
You mean the killer took the phone with them?
Precisely. I suspect that if I were to find that phone, it would lead us to the killer.
Come on, get serious. If the victim fell to his death from that height, wouldn't his phone break as well?
We won't know until we try a little experiment, will we? Francisca, I'd like to ask you for your assistance. You know the victim's phone number, do you not?
Of course I do. Boop, 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 boop.
Big booty business.
Why?
I don't know. Agent Hicks' phone! It's ringing from somewhere, sir! I hear it, Detective. Now, where is it coming from?
Her hair.
Her hair?
No, I don't know.
Oh. Now what time are we at?
Oh. We're at 22 minutes. This would actually be a good cliffhanger to do.
Okay, because I'm just worried, because I'm not sure how much longer is left for the case.
Should we just continue making a long episode?
I think it might be a very long episode if we do that.
Like an hour?
I don't know. I'll leave it in your discretion.
Alright, you know, we'll end it here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But, and plus I don't have that much space on my computer. So, we will, find out where the ringing is coming from in the next episode. So thank you so very much for watching. And if no one told you that they love you today, I do.
Have a great day, everybody.
It's coming from here. Right here.
Somebody's in the house. The killer's in the house. What movie is that from?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Do you?
I forgot. It's an old movie, I believe.
Bye!